Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing some antiquing. We're at an antique mall trying to see if there's anything we can flip for profit or anything I might like for my own home to add to my own personal collection. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. This is a fantastic iron. I think it'd be a great display piece, or you could use it as a doorstop. It is only $10, but it's super heavy. I'm afraid it'd be expensive to ship. Well, this is adorable. $35. The little duck for the handle is a fantastic touch. Look what I found on the top shelf. It was kind of hiding towards the back. I almost missed it, but that vibrant blue really caught my eye trying to get it down here. They're asking $20 on it, and that blue just hits the light so nicely. It almost has like a two-toneness to it. It is an Ellie Smith. It has the girl and the goose. It kind of reminds me of the Hummel figurine that I would really like to get. But yeah, that's really beautiful. Now, I did go ahead and look these up, and it seems like they're selling for about 15 to 18, so, I'm not going to be able to make a profit on that, doubtfully, so, unfortunately. This booth is really fun. They had several vintage ceramic Christmas trees. This one with the faux snow was gorgeous, and those sell still for $60 to $100 or $200, so you can get a good deal on those. Definitely worth a pickup. Some chalkware birds down here. Little chippy, typical of chalkware. A little spooky tree light. Like a little owl on them. I'm not sure how I feel about this piece. It's definitely unique. What are they asking? $40 on that. Is this a fox or a squirrel? It's a fox. A fiddling fox. He's only $2. I think it's a little music box. It's missing its knob. It is made in Japan. It's really darling. Looks like a lot of salt and pepper shakers on the top shelf here, or little planters. What's hanging out in the back? I think it's a napkin ring, just a solo little lonely napkin ring. But this is super fun. Look at that. Little daisy picture holder. It is vintage. I've never seen that before. I believe it's resin. I might have to snag that. The price is right too. Those look so old. Look how chippy the paint is. It's an adorable little planter. Definitely adds character to it. That's a piece where you kind of appreciate the character flaws, right? The chippy paint. I think they're asking, is it 10 or 100? I can't quite make out the tag. Look at this minty vintage camera, the little Savoy camera here. How much are they asking on this? I don't see a price. Oh, here it is, 25. Okay, so I looked up recent solds and they're only selling for about $15, which is kind of surprising because that is such a fun piece. So I'm curious, when you go to antique malls, do you prefer looking at the booths or do you like looking at the shelves or the glass cases? I feel like, both are nice, but the shelves are definitely easier to kind of sift through. Sometimes those booths can be really crammed. I'm always like a little bit nervous. I'm going to knock something over, trying to squeeze in there, especially if I have found some things and I'm trying to carry a little basket with me. It makes me so nervous. So I kind of like the shelves, I think, I definitely appreciate the booths and how they look and how they design them really pretty, but yeah, I think I'm a fan of the shells. It makes me less nervous. I will say the closed glass cases are not my favorite because I'm definitely a person that kind of sees with my hands. So I really like to feel things and take a better look at them. So I kind of feel like it's a tease. It's kind of like restrictive and it's kind of a pain to have to always go up and ask like, hey, can you open this for me? Like you never really want to bother someone. So yeah, definitely the open shelves. That is a post 86 Fiesta Ware cup for $5. Totally reasonable. It's what they go for basically. I probably would have snagged it if I didn't have to have it hidden behind this cage here, but I already have one. I just kind of collect them. Look at this amazing Royal Copley planter. The two-tone green here. What do they have it labeled as? Deer Jumping Flower TV vase. They are asking $20 for it. There's crease in the glaze throughout it, but it's good crazing. I really like this piece. I feel like it would work year-round just because of the color. Let's see what they have on these shelves. Lots of books. I love books. I don't tend to get them at the antique mall as much as like thrifting. I feel like I can get a better deal elsewhere, but a piece of glass here. It's like a purple. Imperial glass, $30. Cobalt blue rose. Very pretty. Glass sells really good on Whatnot, so I think I'm going to try to start getting in glass a little bit more. It hasn't really been my thing, but I am starting to get interested in it. Is something just caught my eye that's way over my head, so I'm trying to get it down here. Isn't that cute? The little horse. I don't know if I think it's just wall decor. I was going to say bottle opener, but I really like that. $5.95 seems like a reasonable price. I can make a little off of that. Check these lucite napkin rings out. They have little seashells in them. $8 for the set of 4. Yeah, lucite napkin rings. These are kind of fun. I really like the seashells in it and the little pearl at the center. This dog is pretty cool. Little dog vase. I like that. There's a giant crack in it. It's unfortunate. It's like a little tulip vase in the back there. Really fun piece. I tend to like yard sales and thrifting more just because I find it easier to kind of find those diamonds in the rough. But when you're at the antique store, it's like everything is good pretty much. So you're really having to look more at the prices and quality. So it's a little different. This is a really neat item I've never come across before. It's a antique. Maybe it's not quite antique, but it's definitely super old. And it's just a hamburger press. It has a little cow on it. I don't know that it makes the indention. I assume it probably does. But, yeah, they're asking $12. Really fun. I believe it's aluminum. We do tend to have a lot more kind of farmy stuff here in my area. So, you know, things like this, which is really fun if you decorate in that style. I don't personally gravitate towards that stuff too much. I like more 70s colors, but these chickens are fun as well. I do like farmhouse, like working farmhouse, but not so much in the kitchen. I'm kind of more, probably more 50s, 60s in the kitchen. These older dog figurines are always great. They look so stately. Such vibrant colors on this piece. Here's another really great dog. Absolutely love the coloring on this one. I'd like to have a dog like this myself. I don't know why I'm being so drawn to dogs today. I really don't have room for another collection. So let's walk away. These are a fun little dragon piece. Like a shell dish. $4. It's reasonable. They had a few of these glass vintage hats up here. That one's a little different. I've never seen that one before. There was a few others. This one here, the melt glass one, I've seen before several times. But let's see, how much are they asking? I can't quite see it. Fenton, $18 on the Fenton one. This is something I always check for every time I come back to this antique mall. These poor kitty cats have been here for at least 5 years, if not longer. I don't know if they're ever going to have a home. They're not overly chippy, they're just missing their hangers on the back. So being a fan of the 1970s, I've secretly wanted to start collecting these little Russ and Berry statues like this. but I'm going to make sure I have a space for it before I do. This booth has a sale. Red tags 75% off. Okay, let's see what we can find. Of course, this beautiful piece is not a red tag. They want 45. That's really gorgeous glass there. What else do they have? Lots of glassware in here. Again, glass is not really my niche. So, I mean, definitely have a little bit of learning to do with that if I want to get into reselling the glass. I know a little bit about it. I'm definitely not completely naive with glass, but definitely a lot to learn in that category. Now, this piece of glass doesn't look particularly old to me. It's very beautiful, though. They're asking 18 on it. I love the way the light is shining through that beautiful cobalt. What is this? Oh my goodness. Now, I am not a doll person, but I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. So my style with the colors there. They are asking 15 for a rare vintage Playmates doll, 50s, 60s. It looks more 60s to me, but that is amazing. Should I? $15? This one's going to be hard to walk away from. Look at her giving me side eye. She's like, you're going to regret this. Now, Nikki Knacks, this is more my thing. I love this one. She looks like a little Girl Scout. It says it's an American Greetings figurine, which is interesting to me. I've never seen those before. It is made in Japan. Very interesting. I thought they only put out like little greeting cards, so that's pretty neat. And check out that dog with the kids in the back. It's like the original Clifford. That thing is huge. And this one here is pretty cute with the lambs. It is a Hummel. They're asking $20. I'm not really seeing anything of interest on this shelf today. That one's kind of weird though, with his ear to the floor. I can't picture that being displayed. Look at this wascally wabbit. He is $20 cast iron. That is a great piece. So this shelf has some vintage Kitchenalia, which I love. Got some Pyrex here. Lots of fun little things. Some glass bake. I love looking at Kitchenalia. These glass fruit. $5 a piece. It's not bad. I have sold those before. Usually depends on the fruit itself. People want certain ones. Salt and pepper shakers. Oh, I love these bride and groom ones. How much are they? 15. Ooh, if those are a little bit cheaper, I probably would add them to my collection. I started to do like a little bride and groom collection. I thought it was really cute, so I don't know if I want to pay 15 for those, though. I definitely have quite a big selection of salt and peppers here, and some can be pretty valuable. Those are like heavy duty, like a cast iron shaker. I've never seen those before. That's interesting. Some cookbooks. Oh no, me and my non-ability to walk away from cookbooks. $12 on this Betty Crocker one. It appears to be in really good condition, though. It doesn't look like it was even used. No stains. It might actually be worth grabbing at the 12. It's actually kind of nice to see a vendor that has clothes. I don't see clothing at the antique malls hardly ever. It's hard to find good vintage clothing, so that's actually really neat. Some linens in here. I was trying to find some that might have some brighter colors, but just saw that one with the blue. Lots of glass here. Some Depression era glass, it looks like. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and share the haul of everything I picked up today at the antique store in tomorrow's video. So make sure you're subscribed to check that out. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So we'll see you then, okay? Catch you in the next one. Bye.